come with me to make this gorgeous quilted bag. This is not a tutorial, but a walkthrough of how I made it. Okay, let's make a tote bag using this beautiful fabric. I had made my template. This is for my strap, the side panels, the bottom panel, the pocket, and this is how big that bag is gonna be. I want it to be a good size, but not too tall. Let's see how this will come out. This might be a little too big, but we will see. So for the body of the front and the back panel of the bag, this is what I did. I taped down a couple of print paper that measured 17 inches and 13 inches right here, and then I draw where I want the pocket to be, which brings us to this one. And for the pocket I did 7 inches by 5, and then the side panels that are like right here, those are 13 inches by 4. The 13 inches matches this side right here, and then the bottom 17 inches, which matches the bottom right here, and 4 inches wide. And for the straps, 22 inches by 3. And for the straps, I need to cut 2 pieces of the main fabric and 2 pieces of either batting fabric or felt fabric, which I'm using felt. I want the straps to be a little like fuller and not like really flimsy. And then for the bottom, we're gonna need 1 for the main fabric and 1 for the lining, and 1 batting or felt. The sides, we're gonna need 2 for the main fabric, 2 for the lining, and 2 for the batting or felt fabric. For the pocket, I just need 1 piece for the main fabric. If you want the front pocket to have the lining, just do 2. And then I'm also gonna add a pocket inside of the bag. It is gonna be the exact same. So I'm gonna cut 2. It's gonna be 1 with the main fabric and 1 with the lining fabric. And also 1 with the batting or felt, because I'm gonna do the quilting also on the pocket. And then for the main pieces, we're gonna need 2 for the main fabric and 2 for the lining, and 2 for the batting or felt fabric. So that's all the pieces that I'm gonna be using. Okay, so now I'm gonna cut all the pieces and pray that I have enough fabric. I think I got this on no, not in Hobby Lobby, on Joann's, and I think it's only a yard, so let's see. Okay, and I'm gonna use this one for the lining. And instead of batting fabric, I'm just gonna use this fleece fabric. So yeah, I'm gonna start cutting now. Okay, I have here my 2 main pieces, and I cut the felt. So now I'm gonna use my embroidery glue so I can glue them together so they don't move around when I'm quilting. But before I do that, actually, I need to make my quilting lines. And how I'm gonna do that is I'm gonna put my fabric like so, and then I'm gonna be drawing the lines, and I'm gonna start from here. Okay, I just did my quilting lines. Now I need to attach the felt with the main fabric. So like I said, I'm gonna be using my embroidery glue, and I'm just gonna spray it all over, and then I'm gonna place my fabric. Okay, and the lines are gonna dissolve once like I press the fabric. Okay, so I'm gonna do the exact same thing for my my other sides. I'm gonna do the quilting, and then I'm gonna attach the fabrics together, and then we can start sewing. Okay, so this is how it looks. I already pressed it, so that's why you cannot see any of the lines. Now what I need to do is cut the excess of the felt right here, and I just need to quilt the rest of the pieces, and we can start assemble. But look at this, isn't it? It's the cutest fabric. Okay, for the straps, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put the right sides down, and then I'm going to fold a little bit like this all the way, the same on this side, and then I'm going to press them, and then once those two are pressed, then gonna fold again like so, so I can make the strap. Okay, and this is what I did to the strap, and I just need to sew all the way here and on this side, and I just do that to the other strap. Okay, so this is my sides, this is the bottom, and these two are the body of the bag, my two straps, and my my pocket. I went ahead and serged the sides so it's easier for me to attach it, so I just will need to flip. So for this pocket, what I'm gonna do is once I do the fold, I'm going to pin it or use a clip like I'm doing here. And then I will need to press it so that lays a little better. so. And like I said, I'll just press it so it lays better. And then make your markings where you want your pocket to be. Mine measures around it measures 17. So 17, so 8.5 is my the middle. So 8.5. Whoop, what happened here? 8.5. That's my middle. So I'm gonna press it, and then I'm gonna press it again, like kind of towards the middle, so I can crease it and get my middle point. Okay, once we get the top stitch right here, we can start attaching. Gonna make sure the crease is on the point right there. Gonna add my pin. Okay. So remove these clips right here. I need to be really patient with this because I have the 4 corners are a little bulky. Okay, and I'm gonna start sewing from this side to this side all the way to here. All right, so we have our little pocket there. Okay. Okay, so I forgot to add my logo. And I really don't want to undo the pocket, so I think I'm just gonna sew my logo by hand. Okay, so for my pocket, for my inside pocket, I did a top stitch, and then I pressed the sides, and then I just pin it where I want the pocket to be. So now I need to top stitch all around here so I can attach that. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so I have my one pocket. I'm gonna put this one right sides facing me. Okay, I'm gonna start with the side panels. So I'm gonna add one like so. And I'm going to pin it. So like I said, I'm going to sew from here to here. The same from this one to this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. Okay, so this is what I have right now. Okay. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to get the front panel, and I'm gonna open this what I did like that, and then I'm gonna place it on top of there. Line it up, clip it. And then the same thing on the other side. Line it up. Okay, and we sew along the lines. All right, and this is what I have right now. So as you can see, I have the lining right there. Little hard to see, but you can see it. Okay, so now we're gonna do the bottom. And to do that, we're basically gonna do the same thing. Okay, so now I'm basically gonna do the same thing for the main fabric. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that really quick. Okay, so here is the back put together. Now what I am gonna do is I'm gonna put this one, the lining, right side, on the right side, flip it over on the right side, like so. Okay, once this one is the right side, like so, I'm going to feed it inside my back. And like I said, here's my pocket of the front side of my back, and I want this pocket to be on the opposite side. So I'm gonna make sure to flip it like so, and I'm gonna feed it on the back like that. Okay, and I'm gonna match all the seams together. Like I'm gonna get this seam and the lining seam like so. Okay, okay. Once I get my seams together, just gonna put another clip here on the middle. Okay, and then I'm gonna place the straps now, the handles. And to do that, I'm gonna guide myself by the edge of the pocket right there. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it like this. I'm gonna undo this clip right here, and I'm gonna fit it inside, and I'm gonna put one side there, kind of like matching the edge of the pocket, and I'm gonna do the same to the other one. Like so. And I'm gonna do the exact thing. I'm gonna kind of measure, so okay, so from this side to it's 5.5, so I'm gonna flip it, and then I'm gonna measure from the rough side right here all the way to 5 inches. I'm gonna mark it really quick so I can get my other strap. Like so. And then I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna feed it inside. Okay, and that's what I have. Now I'm gonna sew this side to here until I pass the strap, and I'm gonna do a couple times on the strap so it's secure, and then I'm gonna leave this opening all the way over here, and then again the strap, and then all the way around. Just do a couple passes on the straps, and we're gonna leave this one so we can flip the back inside out. Okay, so I just saw all around, and I just left this opening right there. So now we can flip everything over. So I'm gonna grab like the corners and I'm gonna kind of push it out like so. Just careful that you're not gonna rip your seam where the hole is. Okay. Okay, and once you flip it over, this is what you're gonna have. Okay, and then you grab your lining and just push it inside. Oop. Shake it a little bit. And you can go ahead and press so you can have so we can make the top stitch. So you can go ahead and press so it stays like that, and then we can go ahead and do the top stitch. Right, so here's my bag. I pressed it. Now I need to do a top stitch to close the opening that we have and all the way around. I think I'm gonna start from here. And I'm just gonna cut all the little threads that I have. Oh my god, I think it came out beautiful. So here's the bag. I think it came out gorgeous. And this is the inside. I just made one pocket right there. And the inside. Okay, so this is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching me making this. I will definitely make more, and I will make more like a tutorial out of it now that I know, now that I have my own template and my own process. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and if you want to see more videos like this, please don't forget to click the subscribe button and like this video, and I see you on the next one.